Hey dudes, it's your friend, the Reverend Pirate Frog. Come join me in the circle with my bearded brother, Howlingbuds, the poet laureate himself, Stoney Alpinist, and of course, the better half of Frapple and my friend, Johnny Apple. Pass to the left and let's have some fucking fun. What in the hell is happening?
I'm so confused.
Johnny, are you alive?
I couldn't even fucking sorry. That was the best troll I could ever fucking think of. How are we doing today? I'm alive.
I'm thrown off. For one, I don't ever want to start this show by listening to my fucking voice ever again. And two, that was an awful start. Welcome everybody to the circle where we're all being held hostage by some crazy bastard.
Fucking computer, and was watching what he was watching. It was just figured I'd share it with everybody.
You got to set up the joke before you just randomly play something where we're all sitting here going, "What is Johnny doing?" You got to fill in some people to your madness. Again, welcome to the circle where we are being held hostage by the madman himself, Johnny. How you doing?
Oops.
Perfecto, Stoney. We're just giving hand signals. Now, this is an audio podcast. You people have to speak into the fucking microphone. I don't want to do this anymore. Now you're getting pissed off, Rev, you fucking assholes. Howling.
He's still on mute.
And now you're going to be silent? Oh, he's mouthing. He's just pretending.
Hang on.
There we go. There it is.
No, I'm totally kidding.
What's up,
Alebrije, the only person I care for anymore.
Hey, man. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for not giving me a hand signal on the audio podcast. I appreciate it. We are once again joined by our absolute favorite. We've got a bunch of fun stuff to talk about. I don't want to get straight into it. I want Johnny to explain himself. Johnny,
fucking why? Why?
You did so well. I want to throw it to you just to see if we can get more of that magic.
Oh shit! I can turn it back on if everybody
please, God,
it's such better.
Stoney,
it's such better fucking content, right? We can turn it back on.
Don't make me just mute myself and cry. Stoney, how you been?
Are we recording?
Yes.
I guess
God awful start to this podcast. One of these days I'll be happy with the start. One of these days.
Well, I figured because I couldn't fucking troll you and just start it because we knew we were gonna try and do the intro to save me a little bit of time and fucking space on my computer. That I was gonna try and fucking troll you and make you fucking laugh a little bit. It has backfired completely.
You can't throw something at someone and then something new at someone and then also troll them because we don't know. This is the first time doing it. We're all like, oh, what do we do next? Because we don't know if it's over or not.
What is going on? What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, we're all sitting here as this first time experience, and then Johnny's
to me,
like,
you gotta understand how fucking hilarious this is to me, I guess. But how are we now that we've lost all the fucking audience? Alebrije, we just you and I just had a conversation not that long ago, but we knew we were gonna have you back on the circle. So thank you for joining us here. And
I'm glad to be back. We talked a lot of
what,
your
so 15th, 16th appearance.
There's been a few. I counted at one point, but I've lost count again. Yeah, we talked a lot of Tangy the other night, but we definitely have more to discuss tonight. We're all going to be seeing each other in less than a month.
Yeah, that's fucking wild. I keep going like, man, shit, babe. That's like almost 3 weeks away now at this point. It's like, fuck, dude. I gotta I gotta
had
make
to
sure
go
my
to the-
truck fits underneath any fucking, if I have to park underneath
Overpass.
in a bridge or some shit like that during the pop-up, like, because I have the 10 on top of it. I'm like, shit, dude. I don't know. We'll have some.
I had to go to the goddamn DMV to get myself a real ID because my driver's license wasn't the kind that were accepted
Oh.
on drive.
Oh yeah, you can't
flights
fly anymore. Nope.
And my passport literally expired like just before I leave. That's go in September or whatever. And so I was like, well, this
Damn.
sucks. Yeah, so got
No
to
more
pay the-
tacos in Tijuana for you.
Yeah, it's such a bummer. No, it's I never used it, unfortunately.
I don't even have one. I never had one.
I got
I've
one.
been
and
all over
used
the
it
world
once.
just on my military ID.
Yeah.
That one's a little bit more.
I
Yeah,
stopped going to
pretty good.
Mexico before they changed the rules that made it harder. Like when you could just get by with a driver's license and everything. And that was the last
When was
time I
that?
went.
Been a while.
Up, yeah, 05 I think was the last time. So it's fucking 20 years ago. Holy shit.
Isn't that
It's been a long
crazy?
time.
Crazy.
Yeah, we stopped going when one of my good friends, his dad had a business partner, and their kids went down to Rosarito, and they got abducted, and the dudes that were with them got killed. And like we used to go surf outside of Rosarito at K38 all the time, so that one hit a little too close to home. It was hard to organize people to go back with you, you know, like, hey, let's go out. We'll go a little south of that hotel murder, though.
Well, I haven't been down in a couple years, and are due for a trip for sure. Hopefully next year.
I'm extremely jealous. I want to get back down there very quickly. Where did you go, Howling? You went to Germany, right?
Oh, I guess I did use my passport more than once, huh? I'm a fucking idiot. I was just thinking of India, but yes, I've been to Canada once and Germany twice.
Ah, okay.
I don't know why I didn't think of going to those countries needing a passport, but whatever.
Do you have kids in Germany too?
No,
No,
well,
that's just
none
your-
that I claim.
Me too. Me too.
Johnny claims him once a year, April.
Psych.
Stoney, how many times have you used your passport? This counts as my ridiculous question for the night, by the way.
Well, I've been Canada, but I was a kid and went camping there. So I think I've used it a couple times. I went all around Europe. So yeah, I used it while I was around Europe. So I think it's got a handful of stamps in there.
There you go.
Not a ton.
And then we
Not a
know
ton.
Alebrije has never traveled internationally, so we won't know. How many do you think?
I couldn't
Too
even
many.
guess, honestly.
Yeah.
The one that I had, my passport that I had when I was in my 20s, like looked awesome. I had a lot of stamps from Asia, Europe, Mexico, Latin America, Africa. We went to where was it? Morocco, so Africa on there. It was like a nice representation of the world for a while, but
Oh, cool.
then I had to get a new one, and now it's coming along.
You'll get
Those things
there
are-
again, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's a collector's item, man.
It is
And-
cool to look back. Now a lot of places like kind of stop stamping. I used to get a stamp in the U.S. coming back in. They stopped doing that a long time ago. But
They don't want to waste the ink. They're like, eh.
Yeah,
Too
we know
much.
you're.
we know you're back.
Your eyes,
Yeah.
anyways.
Congratulations.
Face recognition.
But having said that, your latest trip to Greece, you just detailed in your latest zine, which was wonderful. You want to share briefly some of your highlights without spoiling your zine too much?
Sure. I'm not even sure the zine actually included highlights. It was more just little moments of recollections I remembered of times I was stoned while in Greece. I tried to relate it to cannabis in some way. But yeah, I mean, I'll just say like the island of Milos was probably an overall highlight. It was just, there were parts of the trip that felt, I say this in the zine, but there's parts that feel like, you know, travel where you're like on the go and trying to run around and see all the sights and, you know, make moves and make good use of time. And it can be a little hectic. It's not relaxing at all. But then like we got to Milos, and it reminds you of like what vacation is all about. And it's like we didn't have many plans. We just had like a list of beaches that we wanted to go to, and they were all gorgeous, and the food was super fresh seafood and really good quality pork from the island and local cheeses from the island and things. So the food was great, very fresh, and beaches were gorgeous. Highly recommend Milos if you go to Greece.
The water.
Can you tell the difference in the pork from there to here? Can you tell the difference in the way it's fed? Like, I know you could, like, we just bought a cow and it's totally different than what you get in fucking store. Like, you could taste the different feed it's had its whole life.
I'll say you can taste the difference. I can taste the difference here in good quality versus just standard store quality. And there it's the same. I taste good quality, you know,
Right.
Things that were
Nice.
fed on pastures and, you know,
Like you said, it's had a
scrap
different diet. It's not the finished on the corn. That's usually what we get, a pretty sweet, bland kind of meat here in the U.S., especially in the realm of pork because of the amount of time they finish them. So yeah, when you get it, it's like dark meat. You know, it's like eating the dark meat. There's a lot more flavor on legs and thighs and wings of a chicken. It's because it's just got more flavor to it. And so I find that like good, well-grown pork or local grown pork has got the depth of flavor that you would find relative to dark meat to white meat. Like it just tastes better. Just tastes more.
It's rich in flavor. Mm-hmm. I find the stuff from the standard American grocery store, I taste like a dirty flavor in it, which it might just be like, you know, my mind making it up, but it's the animal living in its own feces and things, and it's just kind of in a big gross, you know, slop house, and
like a fucking duck.
You can taste it in the meat for sure. Versus an animal that's like out, you know, living in a nice pasture in a nice, you know, big old hog pen where they've got some space to move around.
Yeah, sometimes grass-fed beef can be a little offensive to a lot of American palates. Like they're like, "Oh, this is gamey." And you're like,
my wife she'll say she can smell it on
I can definitely get a little
butter as well. She says it smells like mutton, you know.
Like it's got a little bit of that minerally kind of
you get that
irony.
in the cow that we just got too. That's
right.
It's almost got a gamey hint to it. It's like, yeah, that's fucking natural flavor. It's not that rush to fucking market bullshit you're getting from not even America. Just I don't want to spiral on that, but it's definitely a different fucking taste, man, with like local homegrown stuff. So that's why I was wondering, like, if it was possible to like, could you get the fucking Alebrije notes from their local fucking pork versus ours?
Yeah, again, I wish I was probably eating better quality pork more often at home. You know, I'm too often eating the grocery store garbage, but I could taste
stuck in a loop.
Yeah, I could taste the quality for sure.
My fucking buddy from Missouri just sent me he just had another litter of pigs. It's like, dude, how often? Like, is every 3 months they're just gonna bang them out? And it's like, oh man, I'm so jealous. He's starting as like this mini homestead. He's got cows and pigs, and it's like, oh man, I'm fucking I want like just a couple of pigs and some goats and a cow and a fucking. I had to fucking get rid of some chickens this week, so no, it was like there was too many roosters, so it was fine, but we had like went through the whole thing and they're cleaned up and put in the freezer now, so I'm curious to see, can I taste a difference in that versus fucking store-bought chicken, you know what I mean?
You definitely will. For sure.
Yeah, so, you know, you get one of those washing machines that takes the feathers off.
These were barnyard roosters, so they were kind of small, so they're probably just gonna end up going on like a grill in a roaster or something like that and end up in the fucking stock pot. We'll take the meat off that we can and make some fucking sandwiches or something. And then make some bone broth for sure, like firing that fucking stock pot up. But what happened was we had we have too many roosters, so she tried reaching out to get rid of some. Like, does somebody need a rooster? Do you need a rooster to protect your flock type deal? She got rid of one that was gonna be in a flock protector, but everybody else who wanted these young barnyard roosters was like, we're just gonna like take them home and fucking kill them. And I said, babe, not for nothing. We can't afford to have raised these chickens this long and then just give them to somebody else to fucking like put in their freezer. We need to fucking do it ourselves. And she's like, okay, I just want to take Arya for a ride and we'll figure it out. And she did, and then ended up telling Arya the truth after all. And so it was like, young little 9-year-old daughter is ready to fucking go through this like natural process and understand it. And so
that's great, man.
Out there was 3 too many at that point, and then there was another one that crowed after those 3 were gone. Another one showed himself, so I still got to go fucking rooster hunting again. But
yeah. Well, there's a reason they call that dish coq au vin.
Yeah, that's a great dish to make with it for sure.
Yeah.
Braise it in some red wine, Johnny.
There we go.
Little coq au vin.
Yummy. But so you've got a drop coming out, and obviously every time you go on vacation, you get inspirations from these drops. So are we gonna get a lot of inspirations from Greece on this drop you got coming up?
Yeah, actually. So I've got this Sunday on the day this episode is airing. I'm doing a little hoodie pre-sale drop, which I mean was not 100% inspired by Greece, but Greece, one of the highlights in general was just the street art scene was insane. There was so much graffiti everywhere. I don't think I've ever been to a city that had so much graffiti and so much
good
of it.
Graffiti.
Great, yeah, and I don't even share any of the good stuff in the zine or anything. I didn't do the best job with the photography, but there was some really cool
short,
stuff.
My friend.
And we started to see specific artists, around like from Athens and different areas of Athens, but then we also saw the same artists, in Crete and a few different cities, and started to pick up on certain people's styles and things. And so that was really a big inspiration. But yeah, so my drop is this hoodie with a little street art on it, which was just a concept I'd been thinking about before Greece, which is why I can't say it was totally inspired by it. But it's just like a little winged deer on a deer crossing sign. We have a lot of deer in my neck of the woods, and I was like, that'd be fun to just. I love the like simple, clever little street art concepts like that. And I was like, I'm just gonna make a wing stencil. And I allegedly went out on 4th of July while people were shooting off a bunch of fireworks, and there's one right next to my house, and I'd like been eyeing that one for a while, but I had the plan to make the hoodies, and I live in a very small town and walk my dogs around the town, and I definitely want to wear this hoodie when I walk around, or I don't want to have to worry about it. So I was like, maybe I won't hit the one like right next to my house, but I found one about 30 minutes away, and got it, went back the next morning, took some nice pictures of it, and then turned it into the graphic for these hoodies. And these are the same. We did some Tangy 2.0 hoodies last year. They were 100% hemp, and man, as soon as I got them, the quality like blew me away. They were really, really comfy. They're not super heavy, so it's really nice for like spring and fall kind of lighter days. And I just wanted to get another color for myself. I was like, all right, I'm going to do gray this year. So I put this graphic on the gray ones, and so we're gonna drop that, and it's coming with a little pack of the Vandal, which was a spin-off line of my Dogathon, which was my dog walker crossed with Marathon OG, and then it was back crossed to Marathon again. And this just felt like a good place for it. I wanted some seeds to come along with it, and I tested them out when I tested both lines, and it was just as worthy as the first line, but something in me just went with number one for the breeding projects, but number two still needed to see the light of day. So I wanted to put some seeds with the hoodies.
That's fucking dope.
After the first hoodie, I wasn't able to get one, and the next 6 guests wore the fucking hoodie on the podcast.
Just to rub it in.
It was hell. And then they're all like, "Oh, funny, we're gonna keep doing it." So people just kept wearing them on.
So
It was
are you doing limited amounts or?
No, that's why it's going to be a pre-sale. So it's starting on Sunday, and it's going to go all the way to the next Saturday. I'll make announcements when I'm going to shut the shop down and things. But you've got a whole week to place an order if you're interested. I've already had Canadians and Australians ask if it's available. So yeah, sure, why not? We'll make it international availability as well. So
look at that.
Yeah.
Pestering worked this time. Keep up the good work.
I figured
guys.
I could hide the seeds in the hoodie and it wouldn't.
Oh,
it'd
for
be kind
sure.
of an easy one. I don't have to do the whole Lego sets and whatnot.
I think it's a wonderful idea. I know we all know one Australian right now who's very excited specifically.
Yeah. Shout out Klaus.
You know.
But Johnny, I did want to say another inspiration from the graffiti that's going to be coming in Chicago is my wife took huge inspirations from what she saw and wanted to do some graffiti inspired mugs. And later on, she was actually planning ashtrays. And then she was like, oh, I want to do she's just going to do 10 mugs for Chicago. So it's going to be a little first come, first serve kind of thing. But each one is different, and she's hand doing pretty sick little graffiti designs. I'll share some. They haven't been fired yet, but she's
they're okay with a weirdo sitting outside at 6 a.m., right?
I certainly hope not, because we're gonna be together, and I ain't getting up at 6 a.m. doing jack shit.
Hey, there's a train.
Vacation.
There's a train that'll take you there. They'll get you pretty early, dude.
Jesus, I thought you were giving
I won't
away
be
our
out there at 6, so you don't have to bother.
No, it's going to be a grand old time, man. I look forward to the zine coming out September 1st, too, for everybody who's bought tickets. So we'll be getting more information.
Yeah, and that's something else we can talk about is the Chi-Town Taroso. The bull bear, the classic Chicago animals. So originally it was going to be
pandering, if I've ever heard it.
No bears.
Originally, it was going to be these Ripley OG dog walker cross, but in testing, I found a few that were just a little freaky, and so they got the axe. But a project that I've been working on the side for a while, it was the Star Crunch dog walker cross. That was the original freebie in the first Tangy Tibaguana packs, and it got some great feedback. So it was something I always planned to work with again. Captain Jay, who he was totally the one that turned me onto it. I have a ton of stuff I've never grown that I've made, tons. So it's fun when somebody gives me the heads up. It's like, oh, this one is really good, and I was like, okay, I'll check it out. So that was back in 2022 that I sent him those, maybe even late 2021 perhaps. And so not long after I bred the F2s, and then this past year in 2024 I worked the F3s, and finally when the dog walker Ripley cross didn't work out, I decided to go on and pop some of these. Thought this might be the right time, and I'm really happy with how they turned out. Very nacho cheese, fruity. I get some melon and just a sharp, bright fruit that's hard to a fruit punch kind of in your face. But nacho cheese would be the dominant term, I would say.
Like a loofah leaf.
Yeah, very much. Or I think in the description I'll use gas station nacho cheese. Wasn't that your term?
Ooh,
that gets that's what I'm thinking of, is that
that ungodly, unhealthy,
but it tastes dispensed where you can hear the electric pump.
And there's a little spiciness too. Maybe it's not directly in the cheese, but maybe you're just smelling some of the pickled jalapenos next to it as you waft the nacho cheese. Yeah, it's like a spicy nacho cheese with a very fruity melon kind of terps. But
I could dig that.
And I need to get a picture before the leaves are gone, but the bottom leaf on this one is like the broadest of the broads, and the top leaf is the narrowest of the narrows. So I think it's the perfect strain.
True unity.
to please both Howling and yourself.
To stop the gang war.
Yeah. This will
victim.
bring everyone together at the pop-up. This is a very hybrid strain, and I think it can float the boat in either direction.
I can't wait to see it.
I'm just saying, like, you guys fucking argue wide leaf and narrow leaf, and I can help settle this really quickly. Like, wide leaf is rock and narrow leaf is paper. It's easy. See?
That okay.
Narrow leaf is skinny and fucking wide leaf is all big and rocky. It's so easy. Like, I mean, come on, man.
Yeah,
easy.
I got that. I didn't know where you were going because I often don't, but I very much enjoyed the ending. I always say my favorite leaf type is the free leaf type, but that's more of a cheapskate in me than really the true connoisseur.
Both freebies in the pack are definitely, I would say, narrow dominant. Both have tangy in them. Just to mess with you, Howling. I know you need more plants growing past your light, so.
I do enjoy it when it happens. He's currently experiencing internet trouble, which is hilarious because he can't even. Oh, he's back! Damn it!
I heard something about Howling and then it cut out. I assumed Alebrije was saying, "Howling, I'm on your side. Broadleaf is dominant," but I'll let him say it again.
Nah, I was saying that the two freebies are both narrow leaf dominant and both have tangy in them and have like insane stretches on them.
Why are you fucking with me like that?
Figured I'd roll up in your town and give you a hard time. Yeah, both freebies are crazy. One I named Cloudgate, which is the bean, and it is just the F1 of tangy and it's really a polyhybrid of tangy and sugar cookies from our friend Reserva Privada Automatica. And it is like in this craziest stretch. I've like grown a bunch in just like little pint container bags, and they were like
his sugar cookies went huge too from a couple that I've seen too. So that's pretty interesting. I look forward to growing that one.
You're gonna like this one, and the other is the J Pheno. I'm calling it Jordan's stretch. I was trying to do all Chicago references. Because it was the
associate Jordan with Chicago at all. No, I don't get that.
It was the J Pheno, and it had a crazy stretch, so it was also perfect for that.
Tell me there's only 23 packs and I'll fucking die.
No, there's.
I don't get the hype. He pushed off of Brian Russell. Okay, it was a foul, so the shot shouldn't have counted. No, I'm just kidding.
Sorry, it's the J Pheno of Tangy Rainbows, which is the Rainbow Guava Tangy Tipaguana.
Oh, hell yeah.
And it was the tallest, biggest of the bunch. I'll have to share some photos. There's some pretty crazy ones out there. I think Little Canny, who will be at the pop-up, pulled a pound off of his.
Wonderful.
Great for more people to be so surprised when they hit their light. It's like, you have been warned so many times. I don't feel bad at this point.
That's my signature, Howling.
Yeah.
It's a rite of passage.
In the room. Like if Tangy was within like a 50-mile radius, you just guarantee to hit a light. So don't be surprised.
Yeah.
It's a rite of passage, man. You have to do it at least once. You got to get
Everyone
one Tangy go wild on you. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then now I know what I'm growing next round.
Another Tangy.
Yeah.
Every time we have an episode and you're about to plant, and we mention Tangy, you plant it. I think you do this on purpose.
Yeah,
like me. But since we are talking about Tangy crosses, the current one that I'm growing, Sunny T, is fucking wonderful, man. I really enjoy her, and it's amazing how dense she is up top. Like the one in the solo cup, that top nug is crazy.
You found them. Yeah, dude. That was the one I
was freaking the fuck out. I was like, wait a minute, man. If he says he fucking like, there they are.
Well, not to back to Rev. That one in the solo cup was like a straight up spear, man. I was blown away by that top cola and that thing.
I'm
that's
glad
actually a Tangy Rainbows cross, but I mean Tangy is a grandparent of it. But,
yeah.
It still does its thing with the stretch for sure.
Yeah, but the actual like shape of the plant with that high strangeness and is just, it's very unique, and I really do enjoy it, and I know that's one of your upcoming drops. So
that's the only other one this year. Yeah, it's gonna be this fall. It's High Strangeness from Ronin and the Tangy Rainbows F3. That was the number 1 line, which was the narrow leaf dominant. Sorry, Howling. It was and it really does like bring out some very old school narrow leaf traits. It's very airy, loose buds, but you get some nice washer heads on some of them. Very piney, citrusy. I'm getting some with like a little bit of grape jelly notes on them. I get some sweet bubble gum on some of them. Some like fruit stripe. You remember that like zebra bubble gum?
Oh yeah, dude. That was my grandmother's favorite to buy us. It lasted all of like a second.
Yeah, I sure
but
hope
it was
the
a
terps
great
aren't
second.
like that.
But then it's like an overriding gas on top. Which the ones I grew outdoors, the spring didn't pick up as much of the gas, but the round I just finished up indoors was like super gassy.
I just saw something today where they were wondering if gassy is going to make a comeback. Like if people are done with the fruity, doughy, candy stuff, and if gas is going to come back.
I've heard that too.
I think gas will always cycle back. Gas and chem and OG, like those are the heavy hitters that people love. You know.
I think you're going to see ebbs and flows of it all because I get sick of smoking the same fucking shit all the goddamn time. Yeah. It's a simple notion, like.
That's why I love popping
it's a hunt for something different. The hype for fucking anything is just hunt for something different, man. Like
that's my most important thing I look forward to is just like, in fact, like I'm ready to wind the Tangy Rainbows project down. You know, I've been working on it for 2 years. I am thinking about like taking it one more generation. But at the same time, like I need to just like switch up my palette. You know, I have other things going on the side, so it's fine. But
I mean, I'm not saying like I like a staple in there to go back to kind of deal. Like everybody loves their staple. That's why I'm hunting Tangy too. But it's like, man, when I grow a fucking tent full of Tangy photos and that's the only thing I have to fucking smoke is Tangy photos, and I didn't find the one I was looking for, it's like, can I get some fucking gas? Can I get some skunk? Can I, for fuck's sake, get some blueberry? Or some bubble gum.
You got to hit your body with the different freaking shit, man. It's why you got to mix up your medicines, right? To get the most effect out of it.
Fucking autoflowers, man. I keep fucking.
He's realizing.
I know I'm gonna grow them in fucking doors, and I'm gonna fucking shit on them again this winter. I know it's gonna happen. I'm gonna fucking. Shit, man. This is fun.
Ain't nothing wrong with getting some variety in medicine. Well, unless you become a big fan of broadleaf, and then I can't agree with you supporting Howling.
Oh, cool.
But other than that, yeah.
We just can't quit autos for some reason.
Oh, and you know when the more that you cross it with, like right now I've got the CBG going. So
the Tangy CBG.
Mm-hmm.
So hell yeah.
Yeah.
How far along is it?
4th week. And
okay, right on.
I already outstretched everything else in the room.
Nice.
Yeah,
so
on par.
That's probably been my favorite of all of the Tangies. I don't know why. I guess there's something magic in that CBG. It like hit just effects wise. It did bring out like super nice tropical funk terps.
Awesome.
But effects wise, that was the best. I don't think a jar has ever disappeared so fast.
Really? Yeah.
Tangy CBG. I need to work with it again for sure.
Yeah, I was pretty stoked about it. I'm really curious about the whole movement behind the CBG, and I was curious, you know, as I was saying, I think just having it bred on the Tangy. I mean, yeah, it's my medicine, but it does change up every time. You know, there's always something. Like I've got the reverse back cross is in my bag and in my pipes now, and then you know I've got True Mac and Dogathon in my head as we speak. So. You know, these little variations of the Tangy just keep me coming back. And I keep telling myself, you know, like, all right, I'm going to find something else. I'm going to look for something else. and then you just keep releasing some of these things. You know?
I never thought I would be that breeder that had that
Well, it's because
stable breeding
yeah.
stock, but Tangy and Tangy's various offspring that's become its own work lines have become it works so well for that size. That's the one thing that autoflowers take the risk of is stunting, and Tangy usually doesn't disappoint.
No,
She
no,
usually
pretty
pushes
consistent.
through it. Even if you
Yeah.
stunt it, you'll
I was gonna
just
say,
get
even if
like you'll
she's-
just get a smaller one.
You're
Not
just gonna
that
get
big
a
of a
you're
deal.
just gonna get a 3.5 footer, maybe a 4
Yeah.
footer.
Right.
Yeah, I stunted it. So
Howling
One
tries
of-
to stunt Tangies,
on purpose
That's his
because he's a
goal.
jerk.
Does not happen.
He hates joy. It is I fucking forgot what I was gonna say, and it's such a bummer. I was distracted by Howling's magnificent beard.
Can't remember, huh?
No, and someone's
All right.
gonna have to take it from me because I've drawn a blank.
No, the only thing I was going to say is there's a few breeders that have kind of a consistent parent strain that they use for a lot of things. Like I think BGG definitely has a couple. Alebrije has Tangy. Jinx Proof has 9-pound hammer. He's crossed into a lot, and he has his own like special hash gooberry that you can't get. Like that's his like secret thing for 9-pound hammer. So it's like I really like that breeders have a couple fallbacks that they're their tried and true, just stable line that they can always count on, and then seeing like the different expressions you can get just crossing it with something else or doing something unique. That's really cool because I mean, like you have the photo version, the CBG version, the reverse back cross, the two, like you have so many versions and they're all different, like in their own unique way. So I like seeing that you start from like one stable thing and be able to experiment and see where that goes. And that's pretty cool just to see it kind of morph, like, because people I don't think appreciate the genetic variability that comes in to some of this breeding, and you're taking a solid thing and creating so many unique crosses. It's pretty cool to see it.
Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, that's totally my thing too. Is like it just like Stoney, Tangy works really well for me, and that's where it's like, oh, I kind of not just for the effects and the terps, but also just the grow is relatively easy and always nice big plants and easy trimmer. There's a lot of great qualities, and I haven't been pressing much rosin lately, but it was always like a great rosin yielder as well. But so yeah, it just worked out that I wanted to spin it in different ways. And the same with the dog walker, sort of on the more broad side, was I put so much time and effort into that project early on that became kind of my staple broad leaning breeder.
And
I was gonna say, and she's done so well too, because I've had the milk and cookie. Or was that the dog biscuits, right? And then there was the Star Crunch and Dog Walker too, I believe. But
yeah,
both of those.
Have you grown that one?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
I think I've grown it. It was can't remember.
It's just been a while. Yeah.
I can't remember when, but yeah, I grew that, and I grew the dog biscuits. And it's in a few other crosses, but it's a good thing because, like you said, it's stable and you can kind of see what other things bring to the table. Same with Tangy, is what I ultimately was going to say. And when I had a brain fart was when I plant multiple across different tents that are similar enough, but you can kind of find the more refined points of what the new crosses bring to it, and that's got to be pretty exciting. Instead of just crossing two things together and being like, okay, what do I like? You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. And when you know one of the parents really well, even if you don't know the other one quite so well, you can still see how in the offspring how the parent affected that staple that you know from your breeding stock, especially when it's something you've worked 2 or 3 generations or more.
Yeah, and I think to Howling's point, it's usually a good sign in a breeder because they have something that's a stable tool that they could at least go forward the next generation to test against and stuff like that. It's usually a sign of someone who's done the work, at least in my experience.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so
when I
too.
find mine with the tangy, I'm gonna change the name. It's not gonna be tangy anymore. When it's the Yag fucking seed stash or whatever, we're gonna finally call it the Tibu Guana. So we stop confusing it with fucking like, oh, I love tangy weed. It's like, wait a minute. This might not be the fucking tangy you're thinking of. We're gonna call this the Tibu Guana cut from
I
Yag.
like it. I like it, Johnny.
We need to
I
upgrade the marketing on it and.
I thought for a second that you were gonna just change the name completely for no reason, and I was
I
like,
thought- I
"What the
thought so
fuck?"
too.
And I was like, "Why would you do that? That's a dick move." No, that's wonderful.
No.
I do appreciate the
but-
balls of telling someone like, "I'm stealing your work," and just move on with the conversation.
Yeah, that was very bold. I'm just totally gonna change the name. It's gonna be like sour apple.
I'm gonna
juice
rob
now.
you and
Yeah.
fucking change.
It's gonna be
No, I'm
Sour
gonna do
Apple
it. I'm
by
just
Johnny.
a marketing technique. I'm not changing the name. I'm just gonna change what the fuck we call it.
We're gonna start calling it by its rightful name. You mean?
I mean,
I think you
I
get
know
too
you
many
mean it.
honkies that screw.
Tangy's a little too general and gets confused at times with
It's lost.
Tangy.
Yeah, because she's not. Yeah, she's not. This is the fucking. She's the Tibu Guana. She's the shark iguana, man. She has been. That's what it is. And tangy might I don't know, our fucking is garlic and oniony tangy. That's my favorite part of her. So I think we get the bite from the garlic and the onion from the shark. So that's where we're fucking. That's what I'm looking for. So
Well,
these fucking
now you
garlic
found
juice
the
now.
cross with the garlic juice, huh? Nice.
Yeah. Now I'm really excited.
Now
yeah.
you can see the garlic on his brain.
Yeah.
I'm glad you found it though, because I was when he mentioned that and you're like, "Do I have it?" I was like, "Johnny, no." That would.
It's like the
We
week
need
of
you
the
to have
Yag
that.
T-shirt drop. We had like discussed this project and how you were thinking garlic and whatnot, and I was like, okay, well, I have the garlic juice cross of Tangy that you got to hunt that for sure.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I haven't popped any myself, so
I didn't even fucking know because I was so excited about the fucking shirts and I wanted to fucking staple this one up to the fucking wall with the nail gun. I think it literally fell out and I didn't even know what it was or whatever. And I just took it and literally it was sitting right here on the shelf the whole fucking time after nailing the shirt up to the wall.
hell yeah, well, I'm glad you found it.
Yeah.
Thank you again for that, Alebrije and our buddy Chuck. It was a wonderful.
Yeah, this episode is
wonderful
sponsored by you.
Oh,
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Happy to be of service. No, we love what you guys do. I'm speaking for the whole community, so keep doing it. At least one more year. We covered 1 year of StreamYard, right?
That's right.
This year, yeah. Yep.
I think we'll get way more use out of than just 1 year. How
Absolutely.
we want to get to master grifter status, so we can just literally piggyback off of you. So as you keep growing, we're just like attached at the hip, and there's nothing you can do to shake us.
Our lawyers are just going to contact you for a percentage at this point, I think.
The last deal you negotiated, he gets money.
I like it. It works for me.
Yeah,
We've got to be coming up on like 3 years, aren't we?
Yeah, September.
That's what September is. Yeah,
Mhm.
September 16th is Mexican Independence Day, so that was when our first drop was. But we just used the month of September, which I'll also use now to remind everybody that September is when we also do our bonsai grow along every year. So this is going to be the fourth
That's
one,
right.
actually.
That's right.
I was gonna say.
It's our third full year, but this is our fourth calendar year that we've been doing Alebrije. So fourth bonsai
do we
grow
know-
along this year.
Do we know all the winners by name? I got Stoney.
All the winners by name. Stoney was the first year.
Did Little Cam
Flam
win?
and El Brujo.
Flam.
Yeah.
That's it.
And oh man, you put me on the spot to remember.
I know,
everybody.
it's okay.
We're in
I
the
think he was
middle-
just doing that to fucking mention how Sony was first. I think he was just trying to
I got you.
hype our man up for next time.
And
Yeah,
then
he wasn't trying
and
to
then
call you out.
Flam, because slowly, if you look at the rate of what we do things, we've got Stoney on Team Yag, Flam's on Team Yag. If it's right now, there's a 50-50 shot that if you win this competition, you somehow end up on a show with a show on Yag.
That's funny. Yeah,
So
Let's see. Last year, the winners were August Automatics, so they're going to be the judges this year.
That's
and
right.
Professor Auto Flower, and I'm blanking. BGG.
Oh, that's right.
One for the Beast.
Oh, he
That's
doesn't
right.
get to win. No.
He's a Yag inbred, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he's definitely inbred. I mean,
He's in the family, is what I meant.
We offered him a show, and he sent us 6.5 hours of him ranting about how much he hates Johnny and I.
he did. It's
And
so bad, man.
we were unable to edit it into anything
Still.
that could be put on the YAG, but we're still hoping to work out a deal where maybe he just goes slightly nicer.
Pickles.
Why have I never been offered a show? What the fuck?
We have offered you a show, and you
really?
said, and I quote, "I ain't got time for you. I'm moving
Okay.
on to bigger and better things.
Gotcha. My bad. Okay.
Please stop contacting us."
Sam
I believe was
House and I have teased at the idea of doing a show together, but I kind of told him the same. I was like, I'm not sure I can make the time.
Funny story. If you met,
We'll think
we
about
should
it.
talk off air. But we were talking with Sam to do something too. So maybe you guys can end up doing something on
Spicy time
Yeah.
with Sam.
Spicy Time with
I mean, we were just talking about how we have, both the chef backgrounds and the love of weed, and a lot of crossover. And Samsa House is also going to be doing a Sunny Tibuwawa hot sauce for the drop this
hell
fall.
yeah.
So,
I am excited about that.
yeah, we may even extend it beyond just the fall. I might start doing a hot collab with him like every drop as an option. It doesn't have to be, but as an add-on. We just had a lot of fun with it, and he's such a good dude that I just enjoyed chatting with him.
Well, you could always do a 4 or 5 show series too. Doesn't always have to commit yourself to a big long-term thing.
Yeah, we could try it out for sure.
Yep.
You know
Yeah,
damn
no
well
pressure.
who's
Yeah, no pressure. I mean, we've already signed him, so
Contracts will be in the mail.
I was gonna say,
I'll just
damn
go
well
and have
we've
your
got a
people
year of StreamYard too.
Yeah, maybe we'll give it a shot.
But other than the collabing with that hot sauce, which will be amazing, I saw that you were doing another small batch of coffee potentially.
Yeah, I am working on everything. It's going to be a Sunny Tibuwawa blend. It's a Oaxacan, which is the high strangeness from Ronin was a Oaxacan cross from Zippolite, Oaxaca, which is out on the beach. That's what got me as soon as I saw it, because we like to go to Puerto Escondido, which is like 30 minutes north of Zippolite. So I know the area that this native Oaxacan landrace is from, and that was just cool to me in the first place. But then he bred it into an autoflower, took it to F5, so it was really stable. I popped a few of them, and the one I chose was like straight up cypress pine. It was like the piniest autoflower I've gotten, and some of the pine comes through. I got more pine coming out on the ones I grew outdoors, but I still pick it up in several of the ones I've grown. I tested indoors this summer. And it just so I wanted to do a Oaxacan coffee. Samsa House's hot sauce is definitely going to have some chilies from Oaxaca, and also play on some of the flavors from the Sunny Tibuwawa. So there'll be a coffee, a hot sauce, and the strain itself all come in this fall. And I can say this at least, our good friend Charles Butkowski did the art, and it's so much fun. I love it. Y'all are gonna enjoy it. It's the Chihuahua shark. So Charles Butkowski and I both have Chihuahuas, so we connected on that front, and it's the Chihuahua shark coming.
I just can't respect a wiener, though. I mean,
now
not
to brag. But does that now mean that Yag's artist has done 2 Alebrije designs?
Yeah,
damn,
he has.
Look at him.
Plus our signature Alebrije design, of course.
I know. He's the multi-talented, and he did the Daz episodes cover art where he fucking covered the 311 album cover to my dismay.
One of his best pieces ever.
He's a brilliant man.
So
Yeah.
I just want
Thank
to
you,
eat
Chuck,
a
for all
bullet
you do.
every time
He
somebody
is
says that shit.
incredibly talented. He's also a fantastic grower. His talent, his taste in music is god awful though. God
Yeah, I
awful.
think he's all mixed up. That's for sure.
Ween and Prime. No, I'm just kidding.
He's a good dude.
Oh, he's the best, man. I fucking love that guy. I love you, Chuck. Even if you do never stop sending me dick pics, I'll still love you.
Do not ever. Was that a triple negative?
Yes. And entendre. Look at me. I'm like a fucking rapper here. Moving on.
Certainly something. Do you have any plans, Alebrije, of taking any actual vacation time? Because you've got so many things that you're working on. It must seem overwhelming at times.
It does, for sure. I'm looking to make some changes to Alebrije next year to do some streamlining, and I'm trying to. No, I don't have any vacation plans. Chicago is my big last vacation for the year.
There you go.
Greece was a fun time, but that was it for this year. Next year we don't have anything planned yet either. So for the foreseeable future, it's going to be breeding projects going on and working on Alebrije. But yeah, I've got a few ideas of some changes I want to make, and there's going to be some streamlining and change, just like making things easier for drops. And it might I might actually like bring the price down. This next, the Chi-Town Tarosa, the Chicago drop is going to be Namal Potter's last plant marker, so I'm sad about that. It was a good run while it went, but she's moving and her studio is getting broken down and she's got some changes going on. So it just was time to part ways. So I'm trying to figure out, my wife is a potter as well, of course. So hopefully she'll be able to figure something out, but she's working in a community kiln, and the whole idea of the plant marker is to stamp the name and where we are. We can't really like let people know what it is, so we're trying to figure something out.
Flam just started spinning pots. You could get his Scottish ass to sit down and make them.
It's also like Namal Potter did such amazing work. Like those were very labor intensive and tedious job. I almost wouldn't wish it upon anyone else to have to make them. But they were awesome. They were so cool. So hopefully we can come up with a good pivot from there. But there's gonna be some changes coming to Alebrije, but there's also might be some growth at the same time. And I personally am expanding my grow setup this fall, so I'm excited to be able to have a much bigger tent space footprint going on and be able to grow a lot more plants at once, which will be fun.
Hell yeah, dude!
Yeah, that's wonderful news. Exciting. I do have one question that I forgot to ask about the grease. Johnny alluded to it when he asked about kind of the takeaway from your last trips, but did you get anything from Greece that you're gonna kind of remember going forward, like you did on your last Mexico trip, that you kind of brought forth in the more funky fruit forward? Like, was there any terps that stood out in Greece this time around?
Those Greek terps. I mean, lemon was dominant for sure in Greece, as it was last year in southern Italy. So like, lemon is certainly the flavor of the Mediterranean, but also a lot of pine, a lot of thyme type terps. But are you talking about? I didn't find any cannabis in Greece. I just rolled on my own gummies. So.
No, I was talking about how you take the experiences that you have on vacation and roll them forward generally into what you're looking for into plants and the vibe you're trying to create,
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times it comes out in my cooking and my art. it's hard to specifically like pivot grease into a plant.
Oh, of course. Yeah. I was just wondering, like, we've seen it through the trips to Mexico and that stuff. I was just wondering if you add it now to your like repertoire. If you're like, I'm gonna look for this in the future because I want to recreate this or anything.
Maybe. We did pick up some like really interesting honey that was in Crete that was infused with like mountain thyme and pine as well, and it just had such a really
Dude, you want to get
interesting,
an
unique
infuser
flavor.
so
Sounds good.
fucking bad, or like a essential oil fucking. Oh man, we need to get one of those so bad. We were talking about trying to figure it out for fucking Christmas or some shit by then, because like all our harvest, and it's like, man, I need an essential oil infused. Yeah,
I was making Rick Simpson oil today, which is essentially just the essential oil of cannabis, basically.
yeah.
But I just use one of those little extract crafts. But they say you can make other essential oils with it.
No shit.
It's
Extracts crap. I've never
essentially
heard of
like
it.
a little vacuum distiller. It basically you just plug it in. It's got one button and a vacuum close or open release, and I used to be a distiller, and so it uses the classic method. Under vacuum pressure, it doesn't have to heat it up as much, so you're not like destroying all the volatiles, and it kind of just gently heats it up. It starts boiling, and then it's got like a slanted top to it, and you put a little tray of ice on top, so the alcohol vapor comes off and hits this slanted tray, and it's got like a catch around the side. So that's the best part, is that you keep all the Everclear that you use. You get it back.
Oh shit.
And yeah, it's great for RSO.
What was the name of that?
It's called Extract Craft.
Extract Craft, dude. That's
the name of the company. I forget what the machine is called. They're kind of a weird company, but I got mine refurbished. They're not the cheapest. It was like $300 or $400. But it's kind of worth it. I didn't really have another option. I had like so much plant material that I needed to process, and like I couldn't do like an open air alcohol boil off. I needed to do it. It just smells too strong, and
right.
I've got neighbors and stuff, and so yeah, it's great because it does it under vacuum, and you can't smell anything, and
no shit.
keep all the alcohol, and yeah, it's great.
That's fucking crazy. Oh hell yeah! Then I wonder. So you could do essential oils, like if I had a bunch of fucking lemon balm and spearmint and shit, you could make essential oils the same way.
I think so. I have not tried it, but in theory, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Shit, that's fucking sick, man. That's dope.
Yeah,
we got to fucking look into that, because I've got so much shit, so much of that shit, and I'm not stopping anytime soon. It's fucking dope walking out and just brushing up against something and going, God damn, why does it smell like lemons around here? Why does it smell like spearmint rather than fucking dead lawn and dog shit?
We've got a huge pineapple sage bush like right in the middle of my pepper bed, and it does smell so good. But
pineapple sage is one of my favorite plants ever.
I don't have pineapple sage. I have a regular sage, but not a pineapple sage.
I gotta get
Up
that
in after high school, I went into the mountains above Santa Cruz, Bonnie Doon, and stayed there for a couple of weeks, and they had pineapple sage growing just randomly, and we would take it and pick it and cook our chicken on the grill with it. Ooh. Dude, that thing, it was so good.
Oh, nice. That sounds really good.
Pineapple sage, then I need to get some of that in their fucking herb yard.
It's a great way to use like big bushy herbs like that. And rosemary sometimes gets out of control. Just like cut big bunches.
I
of it,
cannot grow rosemary on my fucking property. Seriously, rosemary grows out of control. I cannot get the shit to fucking grow. I don't know if it's the black walnut, if it's that sensitive, but something around my yard, I cannot grow rosemary for some fucking reason.
My mom has some in an earth box that's doing awesome. Mm-hmm. She's had it in there for years.
Oh, that might be a good idea to fucking put it in.
They do pretty good in pots. Yeah, they do pretty good in pots.
That's a better idea then. Good. Okay. Thank you. Because I've been trying to put it in the ground this whole time, and it does not. It dies every year. It's like, motherfucker, man. Never grows.
Did you ever think it just wasn't
for a little
the time?
bit and then wasn't the time? No, I don't. Oh,
It's a herb
THY.
joke. Come on, buddy.
yeah. Oh my god,
Missed it. Damn, nice one, dude.
Oh,
it was so slick too. Howling was the last one in too.
I was. Took me a
He's
minute.
like, oh,
You guys were like, "What is this idiot talking about?" It was stupid, but come on, they're both herbs. It counts.
I do have time, and it was doing pretty well. My giant pumpkin patch seemingly is taking over my oregano and my coriander and not coriander. What the fuck is that little thing?
What in the fuck, coriander?
It's not coriander.
Coriander,
I
cilantro,
forget.
same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not
it's
cilantro.
cilantro in this country. You limey.
Until it becomes a seed.
No,
Yeah.
I can't remember what it is. It's not mustard. It's not mustard. It's not that. It's anyways, moving on. Oh, curry plant. I have a couple curry plants. And I don't think it's like the Indian curry, but it's like a curry plant. I think that's what it is. Anywho, moving on. My giant pumpkins are taking over my whole fucking herb garden at this point.
So it
and I'm only
was
seeing
a curry plant.
yeah. It's a giant pumpkin fucking mess at this point. And I've only seen like one or two females, and I think I pollinated one today. I think I have a giant pumpkin in the front that may have fucking done some shit, but dude, I don't know.
I think all
Did
my
you plant some
pumpkins died.
152s?
I did. I
Alebrije?
think they all died. I'm afraid.
Dude, it's been so dry. Everything is
I
brutal.
had
I
a
cannot
really-
keep up, dude. I come home every day, and they're all fucking leaped over like fucking water me, and I throw the fucking sprinkler at them for hours at a time, and still come home and they're fucking thirsty. It's like, dude, oh man, I just need one to take, and then I'm gonna bury some stems and shit and focus on one again. But there's
I
so
had a.
many.
I didn't have a
There's
very
so much
good
going on.
winter squash year in general. I lost
Me
a lot
neither.
of
Oh,
it.
it's terrible. I have not even seen a single male or female flower on any of my loofah yet.
Oh,
Nothing
man.
yet. And it's fucking August, and I don't
I
have
know.
there's no
But-
way. I'm never gonna get a loofah this year.
But I was swimming in cucumbers all summer. We had a pretty good tomato year, and the peppers are like looking real nice. And we just had like a week of rain, so I usually get peppers really late, and I get more in September and October than I do like all summer. So
What's your
I'm
favorite
excited.
pepper that you grow?
I'm really excited for those lemon drops this year.
They're cool, aren't they?
We're still eating mango ahi fermented sauce from last year. That's really, really good. We love that sugar rush peach. I only have 2 this year, but they're tough on the blossom end rot. I tend to lose a lot of them.
Oh shit.
I don't have that issue so much, but I made a fermented sauce with like all sugar rush peach last year,
I
and
did
so
too.
I still have a full mason jar practically. So I only have the one pepper plant, and I wasn't paying much attention to it, and I think it's only going to get me like a handful of peppers, which is cool. But I'm excited about the lemon drop and the others too.
Me too. I planted a lot of habanero this year because it's always just
nice.
like it's not, sometimes my wife doesn't like crazy spicy, but it's just got so much flavor and zero spice that it's nice to like mellow out some of the other hot sauces with that, but not lose anything on the flavor front.
Nope.
All I heard was, Sam, if you're listening to this, we found some people with lemon drop peppers. I need my banana ram, okay? Just saying.
You know, what's funny is every time I said, "Hey, yeah, you can have mine," he changes the subject because he's like, "I don't want your shit. I don't want something grown in California."
Well, it's cool. We're gonna collab on this one together. That I'm making a pine infused vinegar because there's a lot of like fresh young pine where I live, and you find those top little shoots before they get very astringent. And so I'm going to be sending him some pine vinegar to incorporate to mimic some of the pine from the sunny Tubawawa, and then definitely some lemon drops or ahi limons or something citrusy going on. And we're talking about the Stoney, help me out. What's the big dark chili from Oaxaca?
The molida?
No, the pasilla.
Oh, the pasilla.
Yeah, we're gonna do some. I think that's what. Yeah. I think we were talking about
that's
some
awesome,
pasilla, and yeah, it'll be a fun sauce there.
It's like one of those moments that you wish there was someone on YAG who was a chef that would work with some people to do some YAG stuff. We'll get one day.
One day.
Maybe Stoney knows someone.
In my former life.
One of the ones you used to teach. You think
weirdos.
No, I'm really excited. I like the combo and the I can't say that French word.
Accoutrement.
Yeah, thank you, Stoney, for saving my Hallie ass. It really does. It's kind of like a much cooler experience when you taste it in different forms. And I know we talked about this a couple of years ago when you were getting more of it, but do you plan to expand that at all? Like you said earlier, touched on it roughly, or are you liking the hot sauce? And because I think infused vinegars would be pretty dope too.
That would be fun. No, I mean, like, not looking to expand like onto shelves or anything.
Yeah, of course.
But I just like the idea of like doing more Alebrije inspired hot sauces. It's partially just because I miss creating dishes in restaurants and things and having that creative, like, some inspiration. And this is such a unique way to do that. It's like, oh, here's the terps I'm picking up. Here's some of the lineage of the strain. What comes out to me, and especially having somebody like Sam to bounce ideas off of and say, like, oh, what if it was like this and this, because it's from Oaxaca, we would use this chili, and it's got these flavors, so we could use that. You know, it's a good exercise for me mentally, and so yeah, I wouldn't mind doing more of them. So yeah, that might be something we see some more of in the future for sure.
Oh yeah, man. I know there was a fight over the hot sauce last time. I think Howling, did you finally tap out? Yours is empty?
Oh no, I still got some.
Okay. You say good. I've got mine still.
Dude,
I know some have
fucking
emptied
need to
it.
go shopping. I'm almost out of all fucking hot sauces. It's insane.
I forgot that you keep every spice in your house on your computer desk, so you can just look and visually inspect.
No,
the hot sauces.
other than my Smokey J, man, the fucking hot sauces are away.
Oh, you looked down like you were like
fucking. I was making sure she actually. Well, my son has his graduation party Saturday, yesterday. If you're listening today,
well, congratulations to your son.
Getting forward. So, it's been a lot of cleaning and fucking not looking like total fucking Jaggers around the house. So, it's been all hands on deck, so I'm not surprised to see some shit actually put. I'm not surprised that I'm actually finding shit around here because, congratulations to my son, but bigger congratulations to getting some shit done around here because there's about to be a fuck ton of people over.
You can't take more credit for cleaning your house than for graduating, dude. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, come on. I did that shit. We all did that shit. It's easy. Like. These days, they let criminals out of jail. So who wouldn't they give a fucking high school graduation?
Thanks for the motivational speech, Dad.
I love that kid. He's so fucking funny.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. So, I was gonna have that catered too, and I said, nah, man, I'm gonna fucking do it myself.
You are nuts.
You can't get it catered. You were literally trained to cook for large groups of people.
Exactly. It's like I can't do that, man. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna. Yeah.
What are you making?
I gotta chicken that it's gonna start getting marinated yestermorrow. I pulled off all. So the thing that really sparked this was. I really couldn't afford the catering. Mm-hmm. I had just bought like I said, I just got a fucking cow. So there's a cow in the freezer I have to fucking deal with. So it was like, I have a shit ton of hamburger. I'm making the burgers, man. I'm going to do Pulled pork again in the easy crock pots. I'm gonna get 2 crock pots, have them set up the easy fucking crock pot pulled pork sandwiches method, some chicken on the grill, burgers, hot dogs, and probably some sausages too. I might break out the fucking stuffer and make some.
Yeah, you're not gonna break out the pizza oven?
Oh, the pizza oven's definitely getting fired for like the kids who might be around and want to have some fucking. But
for anyone who doesn't want a half a cow.
Yeah.
Do you have the gas on your pizza oven?
I have gas uni and I have the wood fired uni.
Okay.
So I have 2 of them side by side.
Right on. I've got the wood fired, but you can get the gas attachment to it for it, but we haven't yet.
I have not yet, and I don't know how easy it would be to transition from the gas to the wood. Like, the reason I like having them side by side is the gas gets so hot so quickly, so you can fire it that quickly, and then the wood one it doesn't. But if you want the flavor, you can kind of get it in there and turn it and get the fucking wood flavor and like keep it warm while you're firing your next pizza in the gas one, and that one comes out, and it's just.
My only complaint on the wood is like the chamber is so small where you have to put the wood that the wood has to be pretty small, and therefore it like burns too quickly. And then it's just like
around with
heat.
lump charcoal. I've been fucking around with that, like firing that, getting that hot in the chimney, and then dumping that right into the thing, and then just adding like bark, like tree bark and shit to get the smoke flavor, and then have that lump charcoal for the wood fire, and then just getting the smoke flavor from like some raw bark and like shag bark, hickory and shit. No, there's a company called Royal Oak that I fucking love. I use their briquettes and their fucking lump. Oh man, it's fucking fire for
Big Red Bag.
No, Big Red Bag, dude. I love Royal Oak. It is so good. Mm-hmm. I turn everybody I can to Royal Oak because fuck that Kingsford shit. It's
see, yeah. I'm a Royal Oak hater. Oh man.
Really?
That shit pops way too much. I don't like it.
Oh, the lump?
No, the hardwood. So
the hardwood, the lump, not the briquettes. The briquettes don't pop.
No, not the briquettes. Yeah, the lump does, and it just pops way too much. And I just finally got sick of one bag of it, and I was just like, screw this, and I went to the B&B lump hardwood, and that works fucking wonderfully. They make an oak briquette and they make oak hardwood lump, and it burns so hot. And it is wonderful. Yeah, and you get like a bag, and it's like full big chunks in there. It's not like all the little pieces. Like there's just huge, and that's why I used to use the cowboy charcoal. They had a hickory with something else mix
I don't like
that I really liked, and but they went downhill. But that B&B, you can get it at like we have Ace Hardware around here that carries it. But there's like some big box stores that'll carry it as well, and it runs so hot and for so long. It's awesome.
You ever used Binchotan?
No.
You want to fucking go down you want to go down a rabbit hole? You pick up yourself some Binchotan.
It's that good. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You asked me if Alebrije, you asked me if I made my own. Do you make your own charcoal?
I have before, just like the coffee can kind of method. I use just like chunks of pecan wood, and then you just like nail 2 holes in like a big metal coffee can. You put your chunks of pecan wood inside, and then you just build a fire, and you put the coffee can down in there, and you let the whole thing. You build a fire around it, and just let it burn completely, and then you let the fire cool down. You let the can cool down for several hours, and then when you open it up, you got nice big lumps of charcoal.
No shit.
It's really pretty easy, and we got a lot of pecan trees that I have to like cut down the smaller ones that like start coming up, so it's easy to do with them.
Ooh, dude, I wish I had some fucking pecan around here. That would be tits. There's no pecans. I think I've always
pecan. Yeah,
pecan
pie. The north-south divide, right? Is the pecan or pecan or whatever?
Is it? I don't know. I guess I've always just said pecan.
It's pecan.
I say pecan too. I think it just depends what your parents said.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
probably
know.
more logical.
But I usually say it how everybody around me is saying, and I tend to fucking do that no matter where I'm going. I tend to pick up like a little accent and just start to fucking use the native twang. What do they call it? Draw
Dialect.
in the south?
Dialect.
Yeah,
Dialect.
dialect. Just a different, dialect, whatever.
Yeah,
You know how
called
I
No,
am.
you were right. You were right. You weren't wrong. We were just giving you other words that mean the same thing.
Word. Yeah. So,
I think the accents are fading,
Wow.
which is sad. You know.
I know it is that all
I'm
of
from
those
the
regional dialects are dying.
because we would grow up watching MTV and listening
Mhm.
to the radio and hearing, especially these days with YouTube and the internet, those accents are gonna die out fast.
Well, you think about what was it called? The transatlantic accent, right? All the newscasters and everyone was at that time in history. And it's being completely replaced by this internet speak where everyone just kind of pronounces things the same, but in their accent ish, like you said, everything's kind of dying. It's really interesting linguistically.
It is. I mean, it's kind of sad too. When
Yeah.
it's
I
funny
think the
how it can be
blending is the
transient too.
problem.
Though
Yeah.
it can come and go pretty quick. After I lived in Australia for a year, I then moved to England the following year, and so many people asked if I was Australian. I was like, "No, are you kidding?"
How
But
very funny.
I'd picked up so many little, mannerisms in their speech that I guess it just came out.
Yeah, I do it all the time. I used to. I haven't fucking been anywhere in a long time, but every time I'd go to the South, they'd be like, I swear to you, are you from here? No, lady, I ain't from here. I'm from the North, lady. It's okay, darling.
That's pretty good. Pretty good.
Ow. No, it's like, but I would do that, and I've had people ask me that all the time. It's like, what the fuck are you from?
I think it's because you sound Canadian and they just want to make sure.
I do sound Canadian. Well, I've been home for
Yes,
a
you
long
do.
time, so it doesn't surprise me that I sound fucking Canadian again.
French Canadian, as we've learned.
So speaking of Canada, has anybody seen any videos of the wildfires burning or any of that shit?
Oh, I've heard you guys complain. I heard it's gnarly.
No, I've only seen the smoke, but I haven't seen any videos coming from Canada of any fires. All I see is smoky fucking air. So it's kind of
If
weird.
this is going to turn into some fire denial, weird conspiracy
I'm
theory,
putting a
I think
tinfoil
it's
hat
gonna
on.
be
That's
time
Canada.
to end
No.
it. Yeah.
Funny.
Now, if we're talking about war with Canada, you know where I stand. But
With the French, we already knew that.
no, how dare you? No, I'm just kidding. But I did want to ask this: does anyone have any questions or final points that they wanted to ask Alebrije? Is there anything we missed?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Howling looks like he has a
What
thought.
you got, Howling?
No, I just remembered something. It was back from the question about what you like the terps and stuff you're bringing back from your trip in Greece, and I'm just thinking that I think there is a Greek dish called like harta, which is wild greens, and some of those are broadleafs. And then you said the lemon, so I'm thinking the citrus broadleaf strain coming out next year.
There you go. Yeah, they do eat a lot of like braised greens over there.
As a
Very, very
sucker for
bitter ones.
citrus, I was going to say I would buy that, but considering I've bought every single one, regardless, it doesn't matter. But I would grow that. Citrus is I'm a
Can't go
sucker
wrong.
for it.
Yep.
Yeah, totally. So I'm gonna be making some tangy gummies for the party and for all the little gift bags. But it's gonna be like 5 different flavors, all that would make it tangy.
That's Alebrije's contingency plan. When I'm acting a fool, he's just going to give me a gummy and say, "Go to the ER, buddy."
We had to talk him out of the chloroform, dude. Be glad.
That would be low dose for me, where I could eat all 5 that I'm going to give you. But yeah, maybe you better not have any. But no, they're made with some tangy RSO that I was making today.
How wonderful. I'm excited.
Fire.
We're going to have a blast, man.
No doubt.
Johnny.
Dude, I've been asking him for questions for fucking hours now. Like,
Well, that's good because I was going to ask if you had anything to plug or any final thoughts or any final subjects you wanted
don't
to
hit
touch on.
yourself in the fucking ball of your foot with a fucking framing hammer. This shit hurts.
Ow.
And I will leave you with that thought.
I apologize. That must have sucked. Stoney.
I didn't say I did it. That would be dumb. I'm saying don't do it. I'm going to start, instead of your ridiculous questions, I'm going to offer just great advice that's ridiculous to
Johnny, I hurt myself almost daily doing something dumb. I do not make fun of people for hurting themselves.
It hurts so fucking bad, dude. It hurts so bad. Anyways, moving on.
Stoney.
Call your brother or sister and tell them you love them. Yep.
My condolences,
That's
Stoney.
mine.
You know I love you. Howling.
I'll just plug my my partner, my wife. I dropped a grenade right before this recording and started a whole World War III with my 7-year-old, and just kind of had to come in here. So, I'd appreciate those in your life that cover the household when you get to go hang out with your buddies, because sometimes you leave them with a big war to deal with.
I don't want to show up to your house and your wife say, "So you're the reason he did this," and I get my ass kicked by another woman.
You just wait. An Irish girl's going to go off on your ass. You're kind of used to it, though, so it's all right.
There's a reason. There's a reason Megan is not Irish at all. Alebrije, my dear friend, I can't thank you enough for what you do for this community and what you do for YAG. Do you have anything else yet to plug or talk about, or anything you missed?
I think we touched it all. I'll just remind on the hoodie drop kicks off today.
Get on it.
So
Get on
yeah,
it.
it'll be.
Don't miss out. You'll
don't crash the
it.
internet. You've got a week, right? So
got a week.
You got a week. Don't crash it.
There'll be a link to the shop on the homepage of my website all week, and I'll post it up in the Discord, and I maybe even Instagram. Who knows? But yeah, don't miss it.
Perfect.
And thanks to you guys for having me, as always. I love hanging and chatting with you guys.
You are our favorite guest. We make no bones about it. I will just say again, thank you for allowing us to crash and have our third birthday party at your pop
hijack your complete event,
and always get together.
Ride your coattails as always, baby.
Yeah, there would be no YAG without you. So we do very much thank you.
Well, I thank you guys for everything you guys do, and can't wait to see you again, Rev, and meet you three for the first time in person in not just a few more weeks.
I know it'll be a blast. Don't forget the hoodie.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Peace.
Adios.
Later.
See you soon.